Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
Well, it's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. So, 2 over early. Not a gimme, but well within his range. In the hole, and that'll bring the score to 1 under. So a tester from 4 feet. They'll take it. That's a par. Here we are now at the second. Always so important to try and establish a good round in these opening holes, Frank.
In the second hole, especially with a prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course. The middle of the golf course is protected. There's a series of bunkers down there, but the left is always the safe side of the golf course, but the best line to play your second shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side. And we see that here at the second.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Good contact, good result. Setting up for an approach shot here.
Rich, I remember when I first played the old course, it was a Dunhill Cup. It was a team event. It was 3 players from each country around the world. And my teammates were Stuart Ginn and Bob Charles, who'd won the Open Championship. And I remember pestering Bob Charles all the way around the golf course. The old course, where do I aim? Get away from a bunker. And at the time, I thought he was a bit of a curmudgeon, really. Because the only thing he told me was not to hit it inside the TV tower on 17. And then I realized he gave me the greatest golf lesson I ever had. Because he was telling me to play the golf course the way I felt I should. A lesson well learned. Play your own game.
Play with your instincts, especially at a place like the old course at St. Andrews, where you don't necessarily play by the book. I don't know that there is a book to get you around St. Andrews, except the best book of all, and that's the one of experience. I don't know what happened there, but he missed it badly, well to the right. Has a shot of about 145 yards.
Rich, these players aren't getting a reprieve with the win right now.
Right from the start, the winds have been kicking pretty good.
Yeah, but at least it's presenting that challenge for the players that don't get every other day.
This will test the player. I mean, it's one thing to play with no wind in perfect conditions, but as we know, golf is a game of variables.
Yeah, and better strike will be rewarded today.
No way! He hold it, Frank.
Great pitch shot.
Getting set now over the putt. Par bid here. Needs birdies at some point, but will take the par to stay at 2 over. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. Did the job right there. Frank, talk about the strategy off the tee here at the third.
Well, you can drive the ball pretty close to this green, Rich. It's shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it.